Chud. C-H-U-D. You know what that means? Chud? For some of you, it may be before your time. But for others who are into scary movies, you probably know what I'm talking about. Some C-H-U-D, some chud, some cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers. Chud. Today on the Daily Boogie, guess what we're going to be talking about? Boo! Fool! Some scary movies. Ah! I can remember when I was a youngster in San Francisco, my cousins went to go take me to see a movie called The Brood. I went to go see it in the theater, stood in the back because it was packed. And the lady was having babies out of her, she was pulling them out, pulling out babies, and these babies was killing people. Slimy, pulling babies out of your belly, bloody babies wearing a hood, looking like little sand creatures from Star Wars type of thing. And you know what? I'm going to put the links to all these scary movies I'm talking about in the description down below. Of course, it's not going to be the full movie, but it'll be a trailer for the movie so you can see what I'm talking about. Another flick I seen back in the day was called Patrick. And I think they remade the movie Patrick. Low budget remake, but the original, which is underground, not even a cult classic, I don't think. He never talked or anything, but he would
mess with your mind to his mind, and sometimes his eyes would widen up, and
he would do things in the hospital, because it was in the hospital, and he was in a hospital bed. That's what I remember. His movie's called Patrick, and he would always do things to people. So I'm screaming, ah! And she's watching that, and then she hears me scream, and she's going, ah! And I'm going, ah! And we're both going, ah! The Exorcist. I want to see Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger versus the whole cast of Twilight. I would like for these guys, Freddy, Michael, and Jason, to come over and perhaps murder everybody in the Twilight movie.
I just know it's called Twilight and I never want to see it.
Can we bring Bela Lugosi back from the dead and kill them? One of the most famous and popular Draculas ever. I like this movie, but not the slasher. There's no plot. Oh, another screamer. Oh, it's too much blood, too much gore. Oh, these teenagers, you know they're going to go in the dark. Always the black person getting killed for. How come there's no Mexicans in this movie? What is going on? I already knew. Why you got to fall? Look, appreciate the scary movies. Do you even know who Boris Karloff is? Hello, Boris Karloff. No? Who am I talking to? This particular Daily Boogie is about scariness and scary movies. You son of a mother. Anyway, Boris Karloff has 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is best known for his portrayal of Frankenstein's monster. Boris Karloff, know your scary movie people history. Am I landing planes or... I love talking with my hands. Most of the time you can't see it. And like always, time to stop this now. Alright. Blood and guts and innards on the outside, face being ripped apart, teeth coming out your mouth, what else? Scalps being ripped, eyes being popped, bones being broke, skin being ripped, lips being flipped, nostrils being nostralized, ears being irrelevant, also, and then some, cheekbones being perpetrated. We have the chin being exasperated. We have fingernails being rolled back like banana peels. We also have toenails being trivialized by screwdrivers, ice picks, and salt from saltine crackers. We also have this part of my elbow being shaved by a knife, stuck in the wall, epoxied, por favor, epoxied, wrapped in construction tape and sucked on by an illegitimate giant from Uganda. We also have bellies being internally flipped inside out. We have kneecaps being shot, brains falling out of ear spectacles, cannibalism, the eating of human brows, lashes being boiled and blood eradicated by the country's severe water crisis. So we have to boil the blood in barbecued moose spit. The Mummy, the Werewolf, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, staples. Hello. You gotta have a good soundtrack. You just can't have a scary movie without a good soundtrack. The 70s provided that. Heck, even the 60s. The 80s definitely did. The 90s kind of fell off a little. And now we are here in the 2000s, and the background theme music of some of these scary movies is highly questionable. They need to go back to the music drawing board, rethink their plan, and try to scare me with some music that's going to lead up to some terrifying event. Scary movies, horror flicks, is my favorite kind of movie to watch. Although documentary is something that I appreciate very fondly. I remember watching it in my latter years as a young youth in Stanford Harvard Medical Center, where I had a pipe in my mouth and I had spectacles that were a circle like this, and I would often talk with the pipe in my mouth, and I would read and thumb through books, and people would ask me questions that I would have to be so intelligent to answer, and I would close the book and I would answer in such an intelligent way that you would be mystified by my ever-growing, ever-loving mother effing knowledge. I'll go to the theater. I'll go to the theater to see any scary movie. Just because they don't make enough scary movies for me this day and age. And I'll take whatever I can get. So when everybody else is in the world that's saying this movie sucks, I'm like, this is all I have in my scary movie universe. So I'll take it. Give it to me, theater. How much? $89 to watch this movie in your theater, or $45 popcorn, not a $33 soda? Sure. You're not charging for the butter yet? Well, I'll take all I can get of that, because it's free before you start charging for it. Yeah, it'll clog my arteries, but I'm okay. It's free. Thank you for watching the Scary Movie edition of the Daily Boogie. Daily Boogie 20, son. What? It's only Scary Movie edition because I'm talking about scary movies. There's no special effects, or, you're not going to see, your favorite movie clips. I'll put some links in the description down below. Thank you for watching. Like the video. Comment down below. Get a conversation going. What is your favorite scary movie? What kind of scary movies do you like to watch? And after that, tell your friends to
subscribe.